Маєте власний бізнес? Бажаєте утримувати лояльних та залучати нових клієнтів? Корпоративний застосунок із збудованими сервісами. Лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси. Миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.
Вітання усім шанувальникам волейболу. Сьогодні суботній день, 1 квітня, і ми з вами стаємо свідками волейбольного протистояння за 3 та 4 місце у рамках жіночої суперліги DMART з волейболу, де змагаються збірна України U-17 та волейбольний клуб Аланта. Ну а для вас цю коментуватиме Захач Катангіл, а також ліберо СК Прометея Катерина Васильєва.
Всім привіт!
Ну що, друзі, я гадаю, що нас сьогодні очікує досить таки цікавий та якісний волейбол, тож бажаю кожному з вас приємного перегляду.
Hello everyone, Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine is coming up with the last match of this week games. This is second game of bronze final between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17, which gonna end this week of Superliga DMART. As we all know, bronze as well as gold finals gonna be played until one of the teams get 3 victories. So next week we're gonna have both men's and women's to play, and of course we're gonna have chance to know the bronze, the silver and the gold medalist of this year. Alanta already got 1 victory in 3 straight sets. They defeated Team Ukraine under 17. 2 days ago, I couldn't say that that game was competitive. Volodymyr Podkopaev, head coach of Team Ukraine under 17, told that probably his players didn't get used to this pressure. Of course, this is first playoffs for all of them, and experience in the playoff matches is pretty valuable point that his team is lacking like right now. But of course we hope that today Team Ukraine under 17 gonna show their best level of volleyball, and of course we're hoping that with that they gonna give Alanta really nice battle. We understand that it's of course the Alanta, the League Cup winner, is the favorite of this matchup, but anyway, Team Ukraine under 17 already showed that they can do some unpredictable things and unpredictable results can be in their games. So for these teams, it's gonna be 5th matchup this season. Alanta got victories in all of them, but actually the second game of the regular season was the toughest one for Alanta, when Team Ukraine under 17 could get 1 point and was defeated only on a tiebreak. Of course, both teams struggling a bit with the health of our players. Daria Makarova, who was actually the best scorer of that game when Team Ukraine under 17 almost getting a victory over Alanta, as I know, is injured after the semi-final matchups. So one of the leaders, of course, of this team, and not only her, Margarita Reiko couldn't help her team in these semi-final matchups. Yeah, she played in previous game versus Alanta, but of course she didn't have enough time to reach her best conditions, and because of that, right now probably Team Ukraine under 17 don't show the level, the game that they're capable of. But of course, let's hope that this day Volodymyr Podkopayev found right words to motivate his players. But of course, I mean, the lack of motivation is probably not the case. So just because to playing for bronze medals in your first season, I mean, what you're gonna need more for young girls that only starting up their volleyball career? Few minutes until we're gonna start up this game, so teams building up, and with the anthem of Ukraine we're gonna start.
Чемпіонат України з волейболу Суперліга DMART серед жіночих команд. Фінальний матч, 3-4 місце. На майданчику зустрічаються Аланта, місто Дніпро. Збірна України U-17, місто Чернівці. Юнайтед України.
So after the anthem of Ukraine, we are starting up this match. Let's come first with official of this games. Volodymyr Bosenko is the first referee from Sumy, and the second referee is Vitaly Parshin from Rivne. So nominal guest of today's match is Alanta, but of course all of the games is going on in the Arena Pavelu in Chernivtsi region, and we gonna start with the nominal guest of today's match, Alanta. Number 2, the captain of this team, Lydia Luchko. Stanislava Parfenova, setter number 3. Number 5, Katerina Svilchenkova. Outside hitter number 7, Maria Lozinska. Middle blocker number 10, Maria Protsenko. opposite. Number 11, Yulia Kaminska, outside hitter of Alanta, and the only libero of team is Alika Lutsenko, number 4. So let's continue. Yes, Team Ukraine under 17. We got Margarita Heiko, number 7. Is outside hitter. Veronika Tverda, the captain of Team Ukraine under 17, is the setter of Team Ukraine under 17, number 9. Polina Gerasimchuk, middle blocker, number 10. Bogdana Gritsik, outside hitter. Number 12, Kristina Starostenko, middle blocker, sorry. And number 13, Valeria Kravchenko, opposite of Team Ukraine under 17. And two liberos of this team is number 21, Maria Drapak, and number 25, Yana Prokopova. The head coaches of teams for Alanta is Gary Giazarov, and for Team Ukraine under 17 is Volodymyr Podkopayev. That right now is on our screens. So Alanta gonna start with their services, and this is Katerina Silchenkova, who with the ball in her hands right now. Great defense by Alanta. Chance to get a break point. Protsenko. Tip over the block. Once more Kaminska gonna attack, and libero wasn't able to get a defensive touch. Yulia Kaminska starts well this one. She actually was the best scorer of previous matchup, 14 points, all of them via attack. And as we can see, Yulia Kaminska starting up pretty well the second game as well. Silchenkova, first ace of this match. Let's see this one more time. Yeah, the libero of Team Ukraine under 17. Yana Prokopova wasn't able to get the defensive touch. And is that another one for Alanta? A great attack from the middle. Polina Gerasimchuk finds first point for Team Ukraine under 17. So earlier on we got finishing of playoff stage for teams from 5th to 7th places. So Balta from Odessa region finished 5th in today's and this season Superliga DMART Galichanka finished 6th, and Team Ukraine under 15 gets the 7th places overall. Reiko with his receiving and attack after all, but great defense by Alanta. And Kaminska get another point for her team, 4-1. Nice start for team that representing Dnipro. And as we can see, block had some gap that Yulia Kaminska was able to go through. Once more Geiko was in the attack, but wasn't able to find the point. Gritsik from the back line, tip over the block, and Lazinska, maybe that was the wet on the floor that Lazinska slided, and because of that wasn't able to get this touch here, as you can see on the replay. And 2 points right now for Team Ukraine under 17. Valeria Kravchenko is serving. And this game right now, great defense. Starostenko got the set, and Heiko for the first time finds the point via the attack. Of course, probably most worrying person for Alanta is Margarita Heiko, the leader of attacks of Team Ukraine under 17. Yes, we already told that She earlier had slightly injury, but probably the doctors and other staff work with her pretty well. So let's hope that she will show everything she's able of. And we're gonna see the best level of volleyball from every player on the court. Вероніка тверда, тут Богдана Грицик. Парфьонова tried to give another set for Yulia Kaminska, but wasn't able to proceed with the best touch and threw the ball right into the antenna. So 4-5, Team Ukraine under 17. Striking back a little bit, but after all, another service mistake for Team Ukraine under 17. That's a little reminding about a previous game that was between Team Ukraine under 15 and Balta, where actually youngsters showed pretty good level of volleyball in the first and second set, but the amount of mistakes didn't let them to take even one set. So let's hope that Team Ukraine under 17 gonna go via another path. But after that, Вероніка Тверда and Kristina Starasenko weren't able to do an attack. Even no touch at all. Reiko from the back line, and the ball still in air. One more chance for Kristina Starasenko. This time that was a touch. She wanted to get a tip to the fourth zone, but the ball went a bit wider than middle blocker would like. So with that, Alanta leading 8-4 in the start of the first set. Kaminska, another service from her. Starasenko gets the first touch. Another chance for her in the attack. Reiko from the back line, right into the net, and with that 9-4. And Volodymyr Podkopayev would like to talk to his players. First time out of this match.
Що ви там домовляєте? Скільки раз тобі казати? Не треба його пхати, той м'ячик. Підніми, вони вже випригнули з тобою. Підніми рядом з ними, хай упадьоряться з ними. Не допрацьовуємо. Своїх багато помилок, невимушених помилок. Самі не допрацьовуємо. Дивіться.
Yeah, Volodymyr Podkopayev actually talks that a lot of unforced errors for his team.
Давайте, чуть активніше.
He wants more activity from his games, and earlier told to Kristina Starasenko about her attack and wants to get slightly changes about her approach and actually decision making as well. So Yulia Kaminska to serve once more, 9-4. And Alanta get pretty confident lead in the start of this set. Bogdana Gritsik, great touch by Lutsenko, only the free ball, but this is still the chance. Another mistake by Team Ukraine under 17, and that actually the leader, one of the leaders probably, of this team, Kristina Starasenko, who once more couldn't play the ball on the opponent side of the court. So 10-4, not the best start of Team Ukraine under 15 of this match. Gritsik to attack once more. Lutsenko get the first touch, Sivchenkova the second, but it wasn't their best touches, so the ball went out and Bogdana Gritsik got this point in the attack. 5-10 right now in this game, and another point for Team Ukraine under 17. This time Katerina Sivchenkova risked from not the best set and not the best opportunity and got the ball over the side of the court of Team Ukraine under 17. Sivchenkova, this time this is aggressive tip and worked pretty well. Yeah, Polina Gerasimchuk get a touch on the block, but that wasn't enough to help her team to stay in this episode. Yeah, Valeria Kravchenko tried to get a dig to cover this ball, but she wasn't able to proceed with this one. And after all, another mistake by Team Ukraine U-17. This time that was Bogdana Hrycek who tried to put the ball right into the line, but couldn't get this one. Block from Alanta, 13-6. Lazinska, Parfenova, and Sechenko jumped for attack. Margarita Heiko, and that actually Lazinska who was getting the kill block in this one. Great blocking of Alanta once more, but only free ball for Team Ukraine. From Team Ukraine right now, another point, Katerina Sechenko. And we get another timeout by Volodymyr Podkopayev. 14-6, yeah, pretty dominant lead in the starting set of this bronze medal series.
Блок в атаці. Аут, крос, блок. Скільки раз казати? У першій зоні. Все, що тобі дали, з пайпа. Ти вже виходиш в 5. Так вийди посередині майданчику і повернись в один. Все. Більше нічого не треба. Скільки можна?
So most of the concentration of Volodymyr Podkopayev is about the attack of his team. He gets some tips for attackers of the back line, and of course wants his team to get rid of these attacking mistakes, all of them, like out, yeah, net, of course, and blocking as well. Lydia Luchko tried to get the ball right into the corner of the first zone, but wasn't able to get the touch of the line. Veronika Tverda. For her, actually, this is the second match in this day, as well as for a few more players, like Alexandra Molchanova, who gonna get on the court right now. They both played earlier for Team Ukraine under 15 as well. And not only them, but Anastasia Nedilko got her chances to represent Team Ukraine under 15 earlier this day. So Molchanova didn't get the best chance to set in this situation and get right into the net. After all, another point for Alanta, this time via the ace by Stanislava Parfenova, 17-7, and right now Alanta is pretty much destroying the opponent's team. Hrycek on receiving, and Margarita Heiko get a tip to the first zone, where actually Volodymyr Podkopayev earlier told her to put the ball in the attack from the back line, but that was about the attack more than about the tipping or following shot, of course. So another substitution, this time Valeria Kravchenko is getting out of the court and Kima Zharkova is coming on. Polina Gerasimchuk gets the point, of course. That was a bit of luck after touching this net in this episode, but of course Team Ukraine under 17 will take it. Bogdana Hrycek, her service, and Sechenko get the blockout touch. 19-8. Alanta is closer and closer to finishing up the first set in a pretty dominant way. But let's hope that Team Ukraine under 17 is sometime gonna find the rhythm of this game. Lazinska, another point after not the best reception touch by Team Ukraine under 17, 20-8. The sort of Silchenkova gets another one for Alanta. Silchenkova to serve once more. This time Drapak was able to deliver the ball to the setter, but double touch by Alexandra Molchanova, and with that 21-8. That was the shame, because actually Margarita Heiko got pretty nice attack after all. But of course that was already after a whistle. Lutsenko, nice defense touch, chance for Kaminsk, and Drapak couldn't leave the ball in the play. 22-8. Silchenkova to serve once more. Yeah, pretty confident start of the favorite of this matchup. I can't even say they're playing like their best level of volleyball. Just Team Ukraine under 17 right now don't show what they're capable of, and Alanta is just getting their average game, I would say. Polina Gerasimchuk. Serve, and Protsenko, another blockout touch for Team Alanta. 23-9. They are 2 points away to get the first victorious set in this game. Zharkova attack. The block touched the ball, and Margarita Heiko. Another point for Team Ukraine under 17. Yeah, pretty powerful attack even to the block, but she was able to hammer this one and get 10th point for Team Ukraine under 17. Actually, this playoff stage of Women's Superliga DMART was finishing decisive in a minimal amount of the games. All quarterfinal matches finished at 2-0, as well as all semifinal matches. So right now there is no series for Superliga DMART playoffs of this season that was competitive enough to get us to the third game. Of course, finals for gold medals and for the bronze medals as well gonna go to the third anyway, because this a bit longer due to teams play to the 3 victorious matches. But of course, we probably would like to get 2 victorious team, but not the one. And 25-12. Alanta finishing up the first set of this match, pretty dominant on the scorecard, and in a few minutes teams gonna be coming back to the court. So don't get away with this match, and let's hope that Team Ukraine under 17 and the head coach of them, Volodymyr Podkopaev, gonna be able to change something in their game.
Компанія DMART, яка виступає спонсором жіночої суперліги. Компанія Blue Invest, інженерний титульний спонсор чоловічої суперліги. Також подяка спонсорам, а саме енергоцентр плюс, об'єднаний енергоресурс, Smart Homes, ЄТС, Фільтро сервіс, Пікассо, Цивільний змагань, рекламна агенція The Best, Divisport, плюс волейбол, Дивицька і Архітектор.
So we got the whistle that signalizes to us that Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17 are gonna come back to the court, and as we can see already, Volodymyr Podkopayev decided to do some changes in his starting squad. Alexander Molchanov will be starting setter for Team Ukraine under 17 to replace Veronika Tverda. And let's see how this one will go on. Starting up not in the best way. Molchanov wasn't able to get the ball over the net, even hurting a bit Kristina Starstenko, which she apologized for after all, of course. Bogdana Hrycik, defense from her, great attack from the back line by Margarita Heiko, but somehow Alanta was able not even to do the defense touch, but find a way for Luchko to get over the net with Kristina Starstenko, and of course more experienced player finished victorious this episode for her team. Great fast set, but actually Starstenko didn't get the best chance to attack from this one. Heiko, another attack from the back line, this time Valeria Kravchenko get the last touch of her team, but even with that, Team Ukraine under 17 right now can't go through this block. Maria Protsenko get another point for Alanta, and Lozinska to serve once more. Hrycik with reception, another chance for Heiko, but not the strongest hit, even just a tip. Hrycik, and this is the first point finally for Team Ukraine under 17. Bogdana Hrycik, after short attack for her team this episode, was able to get this point. Bogdana Hrycik with the ball in her hands. Kaminska to serve and attack in this episode. Great defense by Team Ukraine under 17, and another block out by Margarita Heiko, who actually the best scorer for her team this game. Right now that was her fourth point, and Bogdana Hrycik is ready to serve once more this game. Great defense, I would say, but somehow no one was ready to do the second touch, because the ball not pretty comfortable get over the first referee. And with that, Alanta got another point in the second set. Protsenko with serve, which Drapak was able to receive, but Valeria Kravchenko couldn't find a block and couldn't find a line. And fast substitute by Volodymyr Podkopayev. After that, Kima Zharkova once more coming on the court. Hrycik with the first touch, and Margarita Heiko, what a powerful hit right into the line. And even though Maria Protsenko was there, she wasn't able to do anything with this ball. Kristina Starstenko, her set and her serve, and this is the first ace of Team Ukraine under 15 this game. Sichenkova couldn't hold the speed of the ball after serving of Kristina Starstenko. Another chance. This time Sichenkova get the better touch. Heiko just leave the ball in play to the back line where Katerina Sechenkova with pretty smart tip through the block got another point for Alanta. Yulia Kaminska. And her chance to get another point for her team. Great attack of Heiko and great defensive touch by Maria Protsenko, which give Katerina Sechenkova the chance to attack in this situation, and she finds the best solution over the block and over the setter of Team Ukraine under 17. And 7th point for Alanta in the second set. Yulia Kaminska once more with her service. Heiko on reception. Last touch for Alanta, and pretty confident play by the setter of Alanta, Stanislava Parfenova. Yeah, she's now one of who known for extremely aggressive play and love to attack, love to to attack and like to, of course, get in points. And in case she need to do the last touch, this is not a problem for her. Yulia Kaminska missed her serve, and this is the 5th point for Team Ukraine under 17. After that, so some miscommunication. Heiko and Zhirkova actually coming to the ball, but this is the 17th number who need to serve right now. Not the best touch by 17th number. In the defense, great one by Libero. One more chance to attack for Alanta. Gritsik from the back line. Another chance. And this time Maria Protsenko was able to get one more point for Alanta. So not the easiest chance for Team Ukraine to attack, and was no attack at all, just a free ball. And Yulia Kaminska from the back line gets another point for her team, and with that Volodymyr Podkopayev reacts with timeout. The first one in the second set.
Простий перевод. Чудачка запну якусь крутнула, і ти стоїш, опять прийшла, стала, і стоїш, чекаєш, що в тебе прилетить м'ячик. Не прилетить. Виходи, зустрічай. Це ж не атака, це просто перевод.
So Volodymyr Podkopayev talks most of all about the defense play of his team. He don't want to see that the ball gonna drop on the Team Ukraine on the 17th side of the court that easy, even not with the strong hits, but by just these tips or the follow shots of Team Alanta, and asks his team to work more exactly on the defense play. Margarita Heiko finds another point after timeout. Great attack. Great attack by Stanislava Parfenova. That wasn't the easiest one for her to set, and she read this moment good enough and decided to get a point her own, which in the result she was able to get. So Polina Gerasimchuk serve after service error of Stanislava Parfenova. Chance in the attack for Team Ukraine under 17 and Geiko from the backside of the court. Nice pipe by Team Ukraine under 17. Only one blocker. And Maria Lazinska wasn't able to stop this attack. Polina Gerasimchuk serves once more. And Molchanova, setter of Team Ukraine under 17, shows that she can attack as well also. Great one. And after this timeout, Team Ukraine under 17 got 3 points in a row. And another one, even fourth block of Team Ukraine under 17 on Yulia Kaminska this time. No, that was actually Maria Protsenko in the fourth zone. Not regularly, we see opposite in this area. Silchenkova with her attack. Zharkova get first touch, but no one was able to help. After all, their team to get the ball over the net. 12-10. Alanta leads by a margin of 2 points, but of course earlier on the situation was much worse for their opponents. Great defense by both teams. Zharkova from the back line, not the easiest shot to do with this type of set. Protsenko another one. Kaminska gets the defense touch. Molchanov with the attack, but Parfenov was ready for it. Protsenko with the tip, and Geiko wasn't able to get the best defense touch after all, and this long rally finished with Alanta victorious in this episode. Katerina Silchenkova with her service. Geiko from the backside of the court and wasn't able to find the line in this episode. Another chance for Silchenkova to serve. 14-10 right now is on the scoreboard. Geiko, reception from her. This time Gritsik to attack, and she blocked. Maria Lazinska get another point. This time we had the kill block, and Silchenkova to serve once more. Geiko this time even didn't jump at all, but anyway got a chance to attack. And Kaminska find another point for her team. This is actually already her 6th point this game. In the previous she was the best scorer of this match, but for now Katerina Silchenkova got 8 and Margarita Geiko got 7. Silchenkova, after this series of nice serves and break points for her team, get actually mistake on service line. And Molchanova mistakes as well. And after also some type of exchanges of mistakes from the service line. Lazinska, Bogdana Gritsik to receive the ball and attack after all, but block of Alanta was ready for it, and the captain of Alanta, Lydia Luchko, close their side of the court to Bogdana Gritsik. 18-11, and Lazinska to serve once more. Gritsik receiving the ball. Geiko from the back side of the court. Blocked, but another chance for Team Ukraine under 17. One more blocking. After all. And referee of the match, Vladimir Bosenko, decided that that was the technical error when team tried to pick up the ball.
Відверто. Дві атаки, і обі атаки в шиї. Або дуже класно, або за блок, за крайнім. Якщо не дуже комфортно,
So Volodymyr Podkopayev told Bogdan Gritsik why
програйте цей м'яч.
his
Партії 6 м'ячів, які могли би...
outside hitter got blocked in the previous situation. She told that you don't need to go to the sixth zone where, of course, in most of the cases gonna be the highest blocker that is a middle blocker, and of course the experience Lydia Luchko was able to proceed with nice touches. He asked or go to the line via smaller outside hitter or get a cut shot from second to second. Of course, about attacking he talked about to other girls as well and asked not to do just enforced errors in case that service of Alanta is pretty good. Just leave the ball in play and try to proceed with this one. Maybe defense blocking, of course, and blocking of Team Ukraine. Under 17 reminded about itself. Starostenko stopped Yulia Kaminska in their second zone. 12-20 Alanta get 8-point lead. What a nice set and what a magnificent finish of this play. Great combination by Parfenova and Luchko. And block was not ready at all for it. So Lydia attacked just with no blockers on her at all. Molchanova to Heiko, and another point for Team Ukraine under 17. Yeah, great tempo of the set, and because of that, actually, Team Ukraine under 17 got some chances to find the points. So Victoria Peknic gonna come to the court. Regular substitution from Volodymyr Podkopayev to make his service stronger and more consistent. Great touch in the defense by Molchanov, but Zharkova just did a present to Alanta, which they didn't get with really effective Katerina Sechenkov from the backside of the court right into the net, and with that 14-21 is now the score in this game. Not the best touch by Alika Lutsenko, so chance for Team Ukraine under 17. Another one. Polina Gerasimchuk even 3 times in a row attacking, but last one, of course, that was just a tip. Heiko blocked, and Alanta finishing up at this moment victorious. So we got substitution for Alanta. Katerina Zinzilovska, number 12, to go on the court and replace Yulia Kaminska with number 11 of her jersey. And Zinzilovska is actually one of the best servers of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine, considering the aces comparing to the sets played, but this time she went right into the net. And Kima Zharkova with her attempt, 23-15 after this powerful attack of Lydia Luchko. And the captain of Alanta went to the backside of the court, and she's gonna be the one to serve right now. Great one, but Heiko was able to get nice touch. Block touch the ball, so Alanta even second attempt on the attack. Lazinska to tip. Heiko, nice one to the line. I'm not sure why, but Parfionova didn't jump in this episode at all. And after that, Heiko found another point for Team Ukraine under 17. Zanilovska wasn't able to get the best touch in the defense, and with that, Heiko coming to the backside of the court and gonna serve right now. Lutsenko with reception, and Katerina Sichenko closing up this episode with her attack through the block, 24-16, and 8 more set points this game for Alanta. Parfionova to Protsenko, and was it the touch of the block or no? Alanta is appealing, but right now, right now we're gonna see the video challenge. Arya Hazarov decided to take a replay of the previous episode. And for now, giving some tips to his players, so as we can understand of why his movement of the hands in the start, probably about the attacking. But later on, some talks to Katerina Zinzilovska, maybe about touching on the previous episodes in the defense. Yeah, close, but not close enough to be the point for Alanta, 17-24. And Team Ukraine under 17 gonna serve once more. Polina Gerasimchuk. Everything in her hands. First mistake gonna be the last one for Team Ukraine under 17 this set. And victorious for Alanta, so the pressure is here, of course. Zenzelovska to receive the ball to the middle, and Lazinska finishing up this set, 25-17, and Alanta gets second. A victorious set this game, and after the 10-minute break, we will come back to the court. During this pause, we're gonna have talks with coaches of Team Ukraine under 17 as well as Alanta.
Вітаю всім, спілкуємося з помічником головного наставника команди Аланти Артемом Дегтяренком. Пане Артеме, ну що ж, другий матч у рамках боротьби за бронзові медалі. Ну і також бачимо, що два сети, впевнено, на рахунок вашої команди. Які можете елементи відзначити, що сьогодні вдаються, а можливо, що і ні?
Так, добрий день всім. Наприклад, елементи, я можу відзначити повністю гру команди, а елементи відзначати це таке. Наступного разу, минулого разу, я відзначив, що команда, вони вийшли на третій сет і щось почалось. Нервування, так що я не буду.
Yeah, the previous game I talked about some elements, and after all our team get some shaking, and so I not gonna risk
ми бачимо,
this
що
time.
дівчата грають розкуто, в своє задоволення.
We can see
у нас
that
немає ніяких ні претензій.
Alanta plays
Є
with
побажання, але це
some
такі
joy
коректировочки
and
тактичні, це
pretty
наша тренерська
confident,
робота.
of course.
Так, це
We
помічником на
want
команди Аланти, а там
some small changes, but this is the work for staff to trying to get the best progress of their team, of course. So next one is head coach of Team Ukraine Under-17, Volodymyr Podkopayev. Oh, we're gonna talk about this game, and let's wait for it.
Також спілкуємося з наставником збірної Ю-17 Володимиром Подкопаєвим. Пане Володимире, ну що ж, другий матч, боротьба за бронзові нагороди. Ну і як ми бачимо, після перших двох сетів ваші дівчата поступаються. Що можете відзначити після якраз таки зіграного відрізку часу?
Ну, в другій партії вдалося налагодити дещо,
Second set,
деякі фіксувати деякі проблеми, які були в першій партії, але не до кінця, і тому
got in the previous set,
трохи
but
не вистачає впевненості в своїх
we're
діях,
lacking of
але ж можуть,
confidence
я
in
зараз
our
навіть не
players.
можу
I feel that they
сказати,
can
що трапилося,
do this
бо
one. I can
те
say,
саме запитання
actually,
поставив гравцям,
I
що
can say,
коїться,
actually,
що там,
what's
страшніші
going on
люди
at
стали,
all.
сильніше
I
грати, ні,
asked
давайте
about this one,
дуже
my
багато своїх
players,
помилок,
but,
невимушених помилок, тому
yeah. A lot of,
зараз
a
намагаємося
lot of
фіксувати все це
enforcers, and we
і
are trying
спробувати
to
в третій
fix in
партії
this
якось
one
на
and
свою
try
користь переломити.
Дякую за
And
коментар.
we'll try to
Дякую.
get something better in the third set, maybe even victorious one. Of course, let's hope that Team Ukraine Under-17 as well as Alanta gonna give us more competitive third set and even maybe more, who knows. But let's wait to the start of the third set. In a few minutes we're gonna come back.
Маєте власний бізнес? Бажаєте утримувати лояльних та залучати нових клієнтів? Корпоративний застосунок із збудованими сервісами, лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси. Миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.
So we're coming up for the third set of the match between Alanta and Team Ukraine under-17 Katerina Silchenkova to get the first serve of this game. Wasn't that ball like over the antenna when Kaminska get this touch? Not sure. And Kaminska finishing up the first play. Get first point for Alanta in the third set. So, team from Dnipro is ahead by 2 sets. First finished up 25-12. Second a bit better, but not that much, 25-17. And as we can see, Volodymyr Podkopayev decided to get another substitution. Kima Zhirkova starting up the second set as a main opposite. And right now Valeria Kravchenko is out of the court. Silchenkova serving once more. And another point for Alanta. Not the best reception. Finished up with the attack of Maria Lozitska. And this is another point for Alanta in the third set. Silchenkova, another chance from her. Gritsek, once more not the best reception. Block of Team Ukraine under-17. Molchanova to Reiko, who tried to find a block-out touch, but wasn't able to proceed with this one. Yeah, pretty confident start from Alanta, and Silchenkova to serve once more. A lot of break points exactly on Silchenkova's serve. Alanta got this game. Maria Protsenko, powerful attack, but ball still in play. Great defense by Team Ukraine 17. And another point Maria Lozinska got to her team, and probably soon we're gonna have Volodymyr Podkopayev's timeout, and this is... Here comes with 30 seconds break.
Що я маю вам сказати, що ви повинні щось зробити. Дивіться, 5 очок, і всі ці 5 – це наші помилки. Скільки вона буде з тої сторони пасувати? Скільки ви будете простий м'ячик, який перелітає з 6-метрової висоти, падає всередину площі? Що ти чекаєш? Іди ногами, підбий м'яч, а став в 2 метрах, щоб вона могла пасувати.
So, right now, Volodymyr Podkopayev decides to give some emotions to his team. Yeah, he's of course upset with the start of this set. Receiving is not good enough, attacking not good enough as well, and Molchanov is this reception couldn't get nice opportunities to her attackers. Once more Molchanova, another chance for Reiko, and finally Team Ukraine under-17 got the first point in the third set, 1-5. Gerasimchuk on service line. Kaminska block out. Kaminska block out, pretty fast saved out by Alanta, and there, Gaten serve back. Lazinska on service line, and this is an error after the serve of 7th number of Alanta, 2-6. Yeah, Volodymyr Podkopayev during the 10-minute break told that his team started to fix some problems that was in previous set, but so it started on not in the best fashion. And another point for Alanta. Once more, somehow ball get through the block and no defense at all. Gritsek struggling on receiving, but what an attack by 10th number of Team Ukraine under 17. Great one, actually. And this is third point for Team Ukraine under 17. The third set, sorry. Right now, the leaders of scoring is Yulia Kaminska and Margarita Heiko. Both got 10 points. Another mistake by Kristina Starostenko. Yeah, today game of one of the leaders of Team Ukraine under 17 is not even her average level. A lot of mistakes that usually she doesn't do. Heiko receiving, after all, attack as well. And out this time by Lydia Luchko. Classical combination, but this time she wasn't able to get the ball in the right spot. Substitution. Anastasia Nedilko to replace Kristina Starostenko to serve this game. Maybe not the serve, or actually both of the middle blockers. Maybe Volodymyr Podkopaev decided to take out Kristina Starostenko, and this is an ace. Ace for Anastasia Nedilko after coming up from the bench. Not the best reception by Yulia Kaminska, and 5-8. Team Ukraine under 17 starting up to getting points after 0-5 start, but of course the gap is still pretty big. 9-5, Lydia Luchko serving. Bogdana Gritsik, and was the ball in or out? I'm not sure actually what exactly Volodymyr Bosenko decided on this episode, because we got view from another camera. So anyway, Team Ukraine under 17 got that point, but what was that about the block touch or in or out? I'm not sure. And Gary Hazarov anyway would like to get the replay of previous episode and maybe get the point for his team. So about the block touch, and that wasn't even close enough. So no block touch, and Alanta got another point. This one. Ten to 5, Lydia Luchko to serve once more. Molchanova. But yeah, the ball went in the antenna after another attack of Bogdana Gritsik. A lot of unforced errors from all of Team Ukraine under 17, and I'm not sure what Volodymyr Podkopaev need to do in this situation. Molchanova to Gritsik. The blockers stop the ball. Another chance for Bogdana. Parfionova to Katerina Sechenkova. Follow shot. And Zharkova blocked. Picking up that ball, and was it in or no? After the defense play of Kima Zharkova. So Volodymyr Bosenko showed that the ball went line, and this time Gary Hazarov didn't take this challenge. And another mistake after that one. Alexandra Molchanova and her service error. Bogdana Gritsik, not the best receiving touch, and Maria Lozinska was ready to get and point after her attack. With that, 13-6. And what? We got another substitution. Богдана Грицик is out of the court and Victoria Peknic to replace her. Parfionova decided to check what about reception of Victoria Peknic, but she get everything right. And after all, Margarita Heiko from the back line got nice attack, which finished the previous episode. Peknic to serve. Great one by her. Molchanova to Margarita Heiko. Another chance to find an attack. Peknic from the back line. But a bit long, a bit long. After all. But anyway, Team Ukraine under 17 gets the chances. Yeah. They are not doing everything efficient with them, but game changing up a bit for the better side for Team Ukraine under 17. Once more to attack Margarita Heiko. Great defense by Sichenkova and tip by Yulia Kaminska. Peknic from the back side of the court tried to do a masterful tip to the second zone, but not. Didn't get the ball over the net, and with that 15-7, Alanta with 8-point lead in the third set. And in case Alanta gonna win this one, the third set gonna be the last for this game. Zharkova. Another attack by her. Kaminska over the block. Molchanova to Heiko. Not the best chance to attack, but Margarita found a possibility. Out, and the finish if no one touched the ball. After this attack of Yulia Kaminska, probably no one of Team Ukraine under 17 players get this one. And Polina Gerasimchuk. Polina Gerasimchuk to serve. And as we can see, actually, Anastasia Nedilko is staying on the court. Another mistake by Alanta. This time that was Lazinska, who wasn't able to find the touch on the side of the court of Team Ukraine under 17. So Gerasimchuk gonna serve once more. Not the best one by libero Alika Lutsenko. And after all, the episode was finished once more with a victorious Team Ukraine under 17. 10-15. They're getting closer and closer. And actually trying to reach Alanta. Of course, the path is still extremely long, but they're trying, and right into the face of Anastasia Nedilko, probably after this attack of Maria Protsenko. Yeah, not the best one. Yeah, a few tears, but let's hope that nothing more than that for Anastasia Nedilko. And what an ace by Maria Lazinska. Peknic tried to help Margarita Heiko, but actually I would tell that the 7th number of Team Ukraine under 17 should get this ball in the reception, but that was how it was. And yeah, everyone probably heard the scream out by Volodymyr Podkopayev. Interesting trajectory, actually. The ball just went really close to the side of the court of Team Ukraine under 17, and Volodymyr Podkopayev would like to check if there was touch of the line or no. Of course, need to redeem himself after this call. And probably in case ball actually went in, no one gonna be blamed for that. No, for now, head coaches of Alanta and Team Ukraine 17 got the chances to give some tips to their players. And let's see what gonna be the decision of the previous episode, and of course, what gonna be the replay of previous episode as well. Really, really long. One. And yeah, slightly touched the end of the line. Small kiss of the line, if you will. And 18-10. 18-10, yeah. We see Volodymyr Podkopаев. Was mistaken in the previous episode, but everyone can do mistakes, so... Margarita Reiko finds side-out point on the serve of Maria Lozinska, who actually earlier got 2 aces in a row, so that was pretty needed for Team Ukraine under 17 to get back to the battle in this set. Right now, of course, so it's not the easiest thing to do. As you can see, Christian Starostenko get back to the court to replace Anastasia Nedilko. Great following shot by Maria Prochenko. And this is 19th point for Alanta in the third set, and they're only 6 points away of second victory. And even 5 points away after another ace by Alanta teams. This time that was Maria Prochenko, but the situation was close to that. 20-11, 5 point only needs team from Dnipro to get another victory in this series. For bronze medals, Yulia Kaminska tried to find the line once more, but as we can see, she is not the Lozinska and Prochenko, and the ball went a bit long. Out of the court, Margarita Reiko on service line, 12-20. There is no right to mistake, like, for now, for any of players of Team Ukraine under 17, but Yulia Kaminska and Alanta at all don't need the opponents to be mistaken. They can take points they own. So Katerina Zenzelovska once more gets to the court, and as we can hear, yeah, and timeout. First of all, I didn't understood what that was signal for, but after all,
Рита в 4, Бек в 6. Рита в 6, Бек в 4. Вот так, если неудобно, говорите, Рита добьет.
so Volodymyr Podkopаев decided to just give some rest for his team, and actually talk about the chances for Molchanova to set in the next episode, of course. So once more he reminded where and what player Molchanova had as an opportunity to set. And let's see, first of all, how Team Ukraine 17 gonna deal with reception on Zenzelovska serve, and didn't good at all, almost an ace. And Katerina Zenzelovska, nice coming on the court, not the best touch by Maria Drapak. Another chance by Zenzelovska, this time another ace! Great to the line by Katerina Zenzelovska. Margarita Reiko probably thought that the ball went out, but she was mistaken. This time Reiko didn't risk at all, and Christina Starostenko got the tip over the block, and her Another point, fifth this game and 13th for Team Ukraine under 17 in the third set. Starostenko to serve. Great ones, and Zilovska not the best reception. Prosenko from the back line. Follow short. Zharakova, attack from the back line. Silchenkova to play over double block. Molchanova to Peknic. Only free ball. And the ball went out. The ball went out. Peknic probably wanted to do the situation as uncomfortable for the opponents as possible, but with that got only the mistake for their team. Yeiko from the back line, not the best set, only a tip from the 7th number of Team Ukraine under 17. Peknic in attack, great one actually, but Lydia Luchko shows that defense is not her worst point. And Peknic finishing up this set with another mistake, 25-13 in the third set and 3 sets 2-0. Alanta gets another victory in bronze medal final series. So Alanta needs one more victory in this series. Let's see who's gonna be the most valuable player of this match. Alika Lutsenko, the libero of Alanta, is the best player of this match. So series for bronze and for the gold medals are gonna be continued next week. If needed, matches are gonna be played on 7th and 9th April. So this is gonna be the Friday and the Sunday. And earlier on we're gonna start with men's playoff matches that gonna be played from Monday to Wednesday. So from the 3rd to 5th of April. That gonna be matches between Barkom Team Ukraine under 18, Reshetilivka, as well as MHP Vinnytsia and Police Security Vunu Dynamo. So for now we almost close to the end of this volleyball week. Only left is a few interviews with players of Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17 as well. And after all, gonna rest until the Monday.
Спілкуємося з ліберо Аланти Алікою Луценко.
So Alika Lutsenko, libero of Alanta and the most valuable player of
дуже легку перемогу. А ви як
this
вважаєте?
game.
Теж так вважаю, але
Yeah, I feel
U-17 молодці.
that this
Вони
game
гарно
was
грають,
pretty confident
тому-
for us.
Але ми сильніші
Of
трошки.
course,
Порівнюючи два
team
поєдинки,
Ukraine
який елемент вашій команді
U17
сьогодні
is
вдався краще,
playing
а який
good,
гірше?
but we feel that
Мабуть.
our level is
Та
higher.
все якось ми робили гарно.
I feel
Все.
that in
Не
each
можу щось
component
виділити.
we was good
Сьогодні
enough.
на грі
Can't
ви
concentrate
здорово
on something.
реагували на
One.
відскоки м'яча. Ви спеціально відпрацьовували цей елемент на тренуванні?
Та я завжди це відпрацьовую, це моя робота.
So yeah, playing on the defense is the main reason for me. So the main reason myself on the court. So of course I am working on this element most of the time on the training. And from Team Ukraine under 17 is opposite Кіма Жаркова.
Ваші враження від матчу і що взагалі дають ігри проти такого сильного суперника?
На цю гру ми налаштовувалися,
This
ми
game
налаштовуємося
we
на кожну гру.
motivated as well as
Я не знаю,
each
можливо,
game.
трішки нам
I'm
не
not sure,
вистачило
maybe
якогось
that was
більш
some
настрою, якоїсь
lack
більш
of
боротьби за кожен м'яч.
maybe
Було
concentration
багато
on
м'ячів,
each
де
ball
просто він
was a
падав, а
lot of
потрібно було
balls
робити якусь спробу. Але, звичайно,
in
кожна
place
гра дуже
when
важлива для
ball
нас.
just
І
went to the ground
тим
and no one was
більше з
ready
таким
to
суперником, як
get this
Аланта.
in the defense.
У них
Of course,
і гарна
each
атака, і
game
потрібно
is
вміти правильно
pretty
блокувати і захищатися,
needed for us
і,
as an experience.
вміти грати
Alanta is
проти
great
такої
team and
команди
we need to
також гарно. Але
learn
чомусь
how to
трішки
play,
не вистачило.
how
Чи
to play
змінював
versus
тренер якісь
team of
тактичні
this
дії
caliber.
команди після першої поразки? Якщо так, то що саме?
Можливо, якось більше
Maybe
психологічно сказав нам
some
змінити нашу поведінку,
Володимир
але
Подкопаєв
так по тактичним
tried
діям
to
нічого
change
не
something
казав.
on our
Ви
psychology.
приєдналися до збірної у ході
Nothing at all
сезону.
as
Як проходить ваша адаптація
technical
і взагалі,
or
як можете
tactical
оцінити зараз свою форму?
changes at all.
Так, я приєдналася до збірної.
So yeah, I came to this team during the season. I feel that everything is fine. Yeah, with training, maybe we are lacking of training a
намагаюся все ж
bit
таки
for me,
працювати, там,
but
можливо,
I'm
десь
trying
залишатися,
to
відпрацьовувати якісь
work as much
елементи.
as possible, maybe
Потихеньку
overworking a
намагаюся,
bit.
думаю,
I'm
що все
trying
буде
to
добре, все вийде в нас.
become the part
Хай вам
of
щастить.
this
Дякую за
Дякую.
коментар.
of this team
Дякую.
and hope
Маєте
that
власний
everything gonna be
бізнес?
well.
Бажаєте утримувати лояльних та залучати нових клієнтів? Корпоративний застосунок із збудованими сервісами. Лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси. Миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.